this tutorial, we're going to walk through how to add pictures to your Word document. There's a few different ways to do it, and so depending on what your needs are will kind of decide which type of format you'll use. Right here we have a preset document. It looks good, except we want to add pictures to it. So like I said, there's a few different ways to do it. One way you can do it is if you want to have a content fill up an entire space or entire line, you can create a space for it just by clicking enter, and then go up into the insert ribbon and select pictures, and we can go through and pick out a picture. And as you can see, it fills up that entire space. It goes from margin to margin, and it takes up the whole area. It also comes without a border or any presets like that. If you want to style it, you can come up here to the picture tools. When you inserted this, the ribbon changed, and now you have all of these different type of tools and effects to choose from. So you could do things like adding a drop shadow in front of it, and you can see right there it gave it rounded corners and added a drop shadow right in front of the image. You're going to hit Control Z to back it up, and we can go back, click on format. You could add a frame, and you can just highlight or just hover over these spots, and you can see all the effects and how they'll look on the page. So you can see there's a pretty wide range of different things that you can integrate. This is one that I use quite a bit. Has a nice style, it's subtle but still looks good. Click more, you can see the full list of each of these items. What this does is it lets you have some good looking frames and effects to the pictures without having to use image editing software like Photoshop or something like that. So this is a good way of doing it. It requires a little bit more work than the next way I'm going to show you, but at the end of the day, if you use this method, you could still do everything else that you want. You could click on these corners, drag it, you can click on this button right here, which is your layout option button, and you can say, okay, I want to have this behind everything, or I want everything else to go around it, that kind of thing. So I'll click delete, and I'll show you the other way of doing it. I'm going to have an image that goes right here and has text running around it. I'm not going to go to insert picture this time though. I'm actually going to go to insert, and then I'm going to go to shape. And I could pick out any shape that Word offers here. So you can pick out any of these. I'm going to, for the sake of just having a traditional style, select the rectangle. And now you can see the cursor turns into a little cross, and you can then go and drag whatever size you want that picture to be. So I'm going to drag a rectangle about this size, and as you can see, it's blue. Nothing's running around it. This is the rectangle in its basic shape form. And so to add a picture into it, it's pretty easy. You can simply right click on it and go up to where it says fill, click on that drop down, go down to picture, and then select. You can select it from a few different repositories. The thing I'm going to select is from the computer itself. So I'll click browse, and I'll click on, I'm pretty sure this is the same image I picked before, and as you can see, it autofills that entire shape. But this time it gives it a nice little border, and it's already positioned with the size that I want it at. To click on it and make the text run around it, you just have to click, and like we did before, click on this little layout option box, and we want the text running around it just square. And there you go. Now you can see the document looks much better, more professional by adding images. It was very easy to do. Remember, you can do it by going up the insert ribbon and either selecting pictures or shapes and picking out from your image library what you want to have included in your document. If you went through this tutorial, congratulations. You now know how to add images in Word and how to format them, add effects, and you know a few different ways to do it. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.